Hi, Crystal here. When I first met Kagami in season 2 or 3, I am not really sure as it has been a little while since I watched the show. She was being set up as an important character and it was rather interesting to watch. Someone who seemingly appeared better than Marinette, a rival. She was everything Marinette wasn't. Kagami isn't afraid to speak her mind. She is confident in what she does and she doesn't get all clumsy around her crush. I could spend hours on end on why, in many ways, Kagami is Marinette's polar opposite. Despite this, Marinette and Kagami later became friends, which was really sweet. Anyway, I think later in season 3, Adrien and Kagami started dating, which wasn't really widely shipped across the fandom, but it was good character development. And a step back from the Adrien and Marinette ship that wasn't going anywhere at the time. Hence, the writers had to put something that would create a bit of conflict. I also believe around that time Mari and Luca also started dating, which was also good plot development. But this video is about Kagami, not Marinette. Kagami is the underrated star of this discussion, because later on she got benched and sidelined, and the directors and writers basically forgot about her. Which when you think about it, doesn't really make sense because her mom is the Agresti's business partner or something like that. So there were definitely many opportunities the writers had for her. Later through the seasons, she was seen, but it was mostly as a background character, but I did enjoy her role as Ryuko. Then in season 5, she started reappearing, but she was mostly there as a tool for Lila, now known as Cerise, to control and ruin Marinette, as well as for the parents to use for their plans. Side note, why can't these two simply leave two teenagers to sort out their love lives? Anyway, I really hope she is a relevant character in season 6, but not just as a background love interest for Felix, who, by the way, will be an important character in season 6. At the end of season 5, Kagami got a miraculous, although many other characters got a permanent miraculous as well. I think it is a sign that she will have some focus in season 6. It certainly means she won't just be a background character and will have some relevance to the plot. If we look at Alia, she got a lot of character development both as a superhero and as Marinette's friend, and in season 5, we saw that Kagami and Marinette had grown to have a rather wholesome and sweet relationship and became closer friends. Kagami was also a really loyal friend to Marinette, so that could be useful in the upcoming plot. Besides, after Gabriel's disappearance, the people who know most about the Agresti's secrets are Natalie and Mrs. Tsurugi, which could create a bit of conflict in the future. I also want to talk about her relationship with Felix, even though it feels a bit forced and it seems more like Felix is a replacement for Adrien. I do ship them and they might just make a good couple. Her relationship with Felix also opens some doors for her because whenever Felix appears, he is part of the plot. He isn't simply a background character, so a relationship with Felix might mean she appears a lot more. After all, despite the small interaction with Felix in season 5, she got quite some screen time and story development. So in the future, I believe Kagami will likely play an important role in the show. However, this is Ustruck we're talking about. At the beginning, he might set it up as though Kagami is finally getting the screen time she deserves, and the next minute, all that is thrown out the window. Just like what happened to Adrien at the end. In conclusion, I hope in season 6, they give Kagami more screen time, as well as Adrien, who was thrown out the window at the end of season 5. But don't get your hopes up and keep those fingers crossed. Or have some opinions or video ideas? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, that's all from me. Crystal out.